Shalom. Before I begin this video, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. That is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also as well, Shalom to the hopefully elect as well. Let's continually labor in this work and continuing to put your all in this truth, and also continuing to spread in this gospel to the other members of the Hope Elect in faith, in truth, sincerity, and all charity. Now, there's going to be a response video to the recent piece of news information that recently came out concerning the city of Chicago, in which, now, what's this person's name? I believe it's Lori, name always escapes me, man. But the current mayor or of the city basically put out that Thanksgiving is going to be canceled. They'll have to proceed forward to canceling Thanksgiving, and also as well, not only Chicago, but since Chicago has presented this, it's only a matter of time before these other states and these other cities implement the same measures. Okay, because really, when something comes down the pipeline and one city does one thing, especially if it's a blue state, the other states are gonna follow through. Okay, so like case in point, if New York puts out an edict, concerning certain measures, then California's gonna follow suit. Okay, and then Atlanta, and other states like that, man. So, now they're considering that they have to cancel Thanksgiving, and also as well Black Friday and Christmas is included in there as well. But this goes to show you that the Lord is shutting this thing down, man. He's shutting down the system. He's shutting down Babylon the Great, and he is causing this place to implode on itself. All right, because it was only a matter of time before the system started breaking down critically. Okay, and this is the method that's being used, and this is the situation that is put in place to cause these things to happen. Okay, because the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is fed up with this place, man. Like you read in the book of Amos, I believe don't remember which chapter, but it says that the Lord's eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. Okay, and like the scriptures say, he's gonna destroy it off the face of the earth. Okay, so it's in the Lord's agenda to destroy Babylon off the face of the earth. Okay, and days like this are being canceled. Days like this are being put away, and the Lord is breaking down the powers that are set up here in Babylon the Great. Okay, and when I say powers, I'm talking about the left-hand side, because Babylon was built under oppression, or under the spirit of oppression and falsehood and lies, and also built off witchcraft. Okay, so as you see right now, the Lord is destroying the witchcraft from Babylon. Okay, he's destroying the witchcraft. He's destroying the counsels of the wicked. All right, and causing the left-hand side to be removed from this place, and now he is starting to perform his work on Babylon the Great. Okay, and you're starting to see it take place right now, and these people are losing it because of that. Why? Because they have lived their lives under the shadow and under the spirit of the left-hand side. So of course they're not going to take lightly to it. Okay, especially when you have measures like this being presented. Okay, because it's an American pastime to participate in Thanksgiving, to have your family over and stuff of that nature. And now they're considering to take that away, an American tradition that has been set in place for a very long time. Okay. And which we know concerning Thanksgiving, we know that it's wicked anyway, because Thanksgiving was based off the murder and the slaughtering and genocide of the so-called Native American Indians. Okay. And that's one of the main reasons why the Lord is taking that away, and he's destroying that stronghold off the face of the earth because of that. All right. In which the so-called Native American Indians, that's one of the northern tribes. That's the Reubenites and the Gadites. Okay. The Taino Indians. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into the precepts I have here. First, I'm going to get the book of Isaiah chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 11. It says, let's see, Slacky. I'm starting at verse 11. Get to the point. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So the Lord is causing the arrogancy of the proud to cease. He is cutting off the proud man. Okay, he is cutting off the pride of the people. Okay, and their arrogancy, and he's laying low the haughtiness of the terrible. So he's bringing these people down to a very low point. Okay, because America is heading that way. It's heading down to a very, very low point. Okay, and the people that are residing here in Babylon the Great, which is America, these people are also heading towards a low point. Okay, a lower state. See, now you're starting to see a transition of power. Okay, you're starting to see a transition from wickedness to righteousness, and the ones that have been called and that are chosen to bring about their righteousness through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai are the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, the Lord is raising up his men to be in power and to usher in his government. Okay, because this government is being done away with, man, and the government that's going to be established on the earth after this one is going to be established in righteousness. Okay, now I'm going from there. I'm gonna get the book of Amos, chapter 5, and I'm starting at verse 16. It says, therefore the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, so these people are really, they're heading towards a mournful state. They're heading to the point of no return as far as being on depression. Okay, because these people are already depressed. All right, but guess what? It's going to be elevated on a whole nother level once these laws that are draconian are going to be passed down, and their pleasures and the things of which they used to participate in the past is going to be a distant memory. Why? Because, you know what? Let me go ahead and get it. I do it a misservice if I quote it. Slovakia. All right. There's a reason why. Isaiah chapter 24 verse 5 remind me of the video that was put up by the elder Ariella from the Dallas camp, concerning this pastor that was wailing and crying over the presidency. Okay, because it lets you know, man, Babylon is out of here. This is Isaiah chapter 24 verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So this is the reason why, because the laws are transgressed. The laws of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua are not being upheld here in Babylon the Great. Okay, they changed the ordinance. They changed the times. All right, recently they changed the time concerning they call it daylight savings. They brought the hour. They brought the time back an hour, man. Okay, so that's changing the ordinance. All right. Also, the calendar, the way that the years are set up, they changed that. Broken the everlasting covenant. Okay. Verse 6 said, therefore, and this is what adds on to it, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Okay. So the curse now is devouring the earth. Okay. And them that dwell on the earth are desolate. Okay. So the curse, the Lord is cursing this place to hell and back, man. Okay. In which at the end of it, this place is going to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire, man. At the very end, when the Lord has dealt treacherously with this place, then he's going to destroy it off the face of the earth. And that's when it's going to be no more Babylon, no more wickedness. All right. Esau, or Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man, is going to be put in captivity and slavery in chains and hardcore bondage. These other nations are going to be subject under us, and Israel is going to be put back in rulership where they belong. And the earth is going to be ruled in righteousness once again. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm going to end it off with this. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 2, it says, declare. Actually, let's start at verse 1. It says, the word that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua spake against Babylon, against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. And the land of the Chaldeans, the Chaldeans were known as the magicians, okay, during the time of Babylon's rulership, okay. And just like today, you have the Chaldeans who are the charmers and the prognosticators, the witches that are set up here in Babylon the Great, okay, to consult the left-hand side and to prop this place up and have it to continue to rule. But guess what? Again, like I mentioned earlier, the Lord is drawing back his hand, all right, and causing the left-hand side to cease, okay. Verse 2 said, declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. So this truth has been pushed out. This standard, which are the scriptures, this truth has been pushed out and has been published, and it hasn't been concealed. Okay. Say Babylon is taken, okay, which is America. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. See that? So we are declaring among the nations that Babylon is taken. All right, it's captured. And who's the one that has taken Babylon? Okay, and spoiled Babylon. That'll be Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, the Most High has done this. This is the reason why Babylon was set up in such a high standard, in such a high position in the world, because the Lord is making himself known and also declaring his name and putting out his fame or raising up or bringing up his fame across the whole entire earth by doing this. Okay. So he's destroying Babylon. He has confounded Bel, Merodach, all the idols of America, all the idols of Babylon. All right. And is destroying them piece by piece. Okay. All the high places that are set up in America, he's destroying that. Okay. And to the point to where it's going to be complete destruction on all sides. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to come out. He's going to triumph at the end of it. Okay. And then all the nations are going to know who did this. Okay. And they're going to know about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in that day. But I'm going to go ahead and close out on that note. Again, Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone that rule well. Shalom, peace and safety. Salutations to the hopeful elect. labor in his work as well, giving your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth, and in sincerity, and all charity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.